Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. Today I'm doing my weekend makeup look and I'm doing an Italian inspired makeup look that is quite neutral in a lot of ways, but it plays up very much on the eyes and the cat eye, the winged liner, just as I tried to interpret a classic Italian look. And Italian ladies put most emphasis on, you know, glowing skin, and they don't do a lot of contouring, they don't do a lot of highlighting, it's all very subtle. The eyes generally maybe one shadow or possibly no shadows, and then of course the winged liner or the cat eye. I suppose when we think of famous Italian ladies, the first person that would spring to my mind would be Sophia Loren. Another would be Claudia Cardinal. And they are kind of classic examples of beautiful Italian ladies. But obviously I don't have the beautiful, you know, sun-kissed skin and the dark hair and the dark eyes. But this is my take on an Italian-inspired makeup look. So if you like what you see, and if you want to see how I've created this look, just keep watching. So for Italian ladies, it's all about good skincare and glowing skin. So I have applied all my skincare and I've also topped it with this little oil, which is from, now I know it's very difficult to read, it's from Inglot. It's a facial oil and it's absolutely beautiful. It's just a little sample that I have. And so I'm going to go in next with my Sculpted by Aimee Beauty Base in Golden Glow. And this will give, I want a glow because the Italian ladies have the most beautiful skin and they don't wear, it might look like there's a lot of makeup, but there's actually not. And they have that effortless look, you know, that I sort of tumbled out of bed like this. So that's what I'm aiming for. So that's the beauty base. And because I want a nice glow and I don't want too heavy a coverage, I'm using the Sculpted by Aimee Tint and Glow, and I am in the color 3.0. So you don't see Italian ladies wear very heavy foundation. It's more lighter bases. So something like this that's going to give you, just even out your skin tone and not necessarily give you a lot of coverage. As you can see, it just has evened everything out, but it's still, you can still see skin. I tend to do my brows at this stage, and for Italian ladies, it's all about natural brows, thick, full, natural brows. Not so much about the arch, more about a rounded shape. So I've just brushed mine up with my Carter Beauty spoolie, and I need my magnifier. I'm going to use, you've seen me use this before, it's the Carter Beauty Brow Out Defining Pencil. I just find this really, really handy. It's just a little twist up pencil. Let me see it better there. So I'm just going to shape my brows very naturally, kind of going with the natural shape. I'm not going to necessarily put in any kind of an arch, just follow the shape of my brows and fill in. Now I don't have thick brows, used to. If you've watched me before, you'll have heard me mention that, you know, when the 90s hit, everybody plucked their brows. It was the look. And unfortunately, if you pluck too much, they don't grow back properly. So I'm just trying to create just a natural rounded brow. So I'll do, you can see that there by comparison, it's just a natural looking brow. So I'll just finish the other one off camera. So that's the brows done. I'm just going to soften them a little with the spoolie. And you may be thinking, well, they don't look much different to what you normally do. I normally would go for a little bit more of an arch, but not this time. Italian ladies don't necessarily go for a very contoured look, but they do love a really bronzed up look. So I'm going to use my usual Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light. And I'm going to use a nice big brush with this. And just, as I say, not to contour as such, but to really warm up the skin. And I suppose because I'm quite fair skinned, I'll have to tread easily. And for blush, they tend to go for a kind of a natural peachy color that just gives a real glow to the cheeks, a real pop of color, but it looks natural. It's like a flush of color. So I'm using my Clinique Chubby stick in Robust Rhubarb, which you will have seen me use many times, and I'm actually going to apply it with a kind of a soft brush like this. Normally I would apply it straight onto the skin, but for this occasion I'm going to use a brush. And it's right on the apples of the cheeks to give that really healthy glow. Now I'm going to take my nice bronzy brush again and just sort of bring the two together. So before I apply any eye look, I'm going to just prime my eyes with my Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover Up Concealer. I love this as a primer, you know, as a base for my eye looks. And for eye looks, Italian ladies don't tend to go for a lot of colour in their eye, you know, on a day-to-day basis. They don't tend to go for, you know, a lot of colourful eyeshadows. So I'm going to go in with the Naked 2 Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics, and I'm going to put this colour here. It's the second one in, which is kind of a skin toned colour, and I'm going to place that on with, this is a, oh, I think it's a MAC, just a sort of a fluffy powder brush. Use the mirror here, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Now, because I want to amp up the look on the eyes a little bit, I'm going to go in with this lovely grey charcoaly colour here, and I'm going to use the same brush because that was a light shade. Always tap off your excess, and I'm going to apply this from the lid to kind of my crease. So I'm going to take this shade here, which is the it's a sort of a taupey shade, and I'm just going to use that as a transition, so very gently into the crease. And then a nice fluffy brush to just sort of bring that together. So I'm going to go back in with my Aimee, Sculpted by Aimee concealer, because I think I just need to clean that up there. I made it a bit patchy and a little under there where I get that darkness, but like that, the Italian ladies don't tend to do that, you know, the V shape with concealer. They just cover up what needs to be covered. It's a very natural look. And then I'm going to just take this, the lightest shade here, and this is just a little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put a little of that on my brow bone. And using the same brush, I'm going to just sort of give it a little blend again. A winged liner, a classic cat eye, and lashes are key to this look. So I'm going to use my Carter Beauty Steadfast liquid liner. This is a very easy one to use because it's a little pen, so it's very clever. So I'm going to just draw my line very, very thin, a thin line right along my lashes, right to the edge of the lashes. So you can see there, it's very thin. I'll do the same on the other side. Now you can make it a little bit thicker just on the outer little corner there, just to thicken it up a little bit. I'm going to take my liner again. They don't seem to line underneath their eye at all. I'm going to pull out a wing. So starting at that point where I've just finished there, which is kind of where your top lash meets your bottom. And as if you were drawing a line under your bottom lashes, that's where you take your point to pull out your wing. And just do it gradually. And then you can join it up like that. Now this is an Italian wing cat eye, so I'm going to pull it out more than I normally would. So that's quite dramatic. And the same thing on the other side, just find the very corner there between where your top lash line meets your bottom lash line, and that's your point to pull it out, and kind of just check to see at what angle you've brought it out on this side so that they end up looking the same. They look pretty much the same. So I'm just going to let that set, and then I am going to take, with a nice little smudger brush, if I can find it, this one will do. This is just a Primark. It's a little flat smudger brush. So I'm going to go back into this colour here, and I'm just going to smudge out that cat eye a little bit, as they seem to be kind of more smoked out than too perfect and too. So I'm just literally just smoking that out. And this one needs to come out a little bit more. And the same thing, just take your shadow and soften it. Quite a dramatic wing. I'm going to curl my lashes, which I will do off camera. So that's my lashes curled, and I am going to apply some false lashes. These are by Kiss. I think they're called the natural lashes. I'm not sure, but they're Kiss lashes. They're not too heavy, not too full, as you can see. So I won't do that on camera. So I'll be back in a minute. So that's the lashes on, and I'm going to use just a little bit of mascara to bring them together. And this is a new one for me. It's the Sosu by Suzanne Jackson. It's an Irish brand, and this is called Eye Voltage Mascara. I've used it for the last couple of days, and I have to say I really like it. It's got that hourglass shape brush. So I'm literally just going to use it to bring the lashes, my own lashes, and the false lashes together. and then I feel I need a little bit more volume at the base, so I'm going to use, this is a new one to me as well, this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes 24-hour Define eyeliner, and I'm in the colour Deep Wine, so it's kind of a browny winey colour, and I've been using this for a couple of days and I really like it, but I'm literally just going to tightline with that just to give my upper lashes a bit more depth and volume. What I'm going to do is go back in with my Sculpted concealer, and I need a little flat concealer brush like that. Just go in with your brush and very gently and carefully go along the edge of the liner as if you were, you know, drawing another line underneath it, and soften it out. And it just sharpens it up. Can you see that? So I'll do the same on this side because I've really smudged that a little bit too much. So I'm just, as you can see there, just cleaning that up a little bit. For lips, because the eyes are played up a lot, Italian ladies tend to go for a neutral lip colour. So I am going to go in with, if I can find it, Blankety by MAC, which is this lovely nude colour. I'm going to line with Bobbi Brown, I think this is Beige, very, very little left. They don't like a particularly strong lip line, so it's very subtle. Soften it and then apply MAC Blankety. I nearly forgot a little bit of highlighter. Now Italian ladies don't necessarily go very heavy on the highlighter, so I'm going to do a very subtle highlight, and this is the Boots No. 7 Instant Radiance highlighter, and very little left in this, and I'm just going to warm it with my finger and just apply on the, just there on my cheekbones. So that is the finished look, but I'm going to go and fix my hair and I'll show you the completed look then. So I'm back and I've completed the look by just putting like beachy waves into my hair and putting it up very messily and pulling out the tendrils, because Italian ladies, beautiful Italian ladies, always have that, I just got out of bed this way, I look like this getting out of bed. So it's a kind of an understated, subtle, sexy look. I changed into a black shirt with a pair of jeans, and Italian ladies nearly always wear heels no matter what the occasion. So I'll just show you, and of course a pair of classic shades. And because the makeup look is quite, you know, neutral and subtle, they go for a pop of colour with the nails. So I'll just step back and show you the look. So just have to adjust that. I hope you'll be able to see. So a nice shirt that is a sort of high-low, you can see there. Sorry, the light is changing. It's got little pleated frills, and I love the sleeve. So it's very sexy, it's very feminine. And then just a pair of jeans and of course a pair of heels, black heels. I have a little small black bag. Sorry, I need to do it this side. There's a little black bag, very similar to the cream one I had. It has that little plaited It's the same one actually, it's just in black. It has that plaited handle, and then of course you cannot go anywhere without your oversized sunglasses. So that's the look. So I'm all set for a stroll in Rome. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and the little notification bell beside it will let you know when I upload a video. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.